Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Korean ebook before it's gone.
안녕하세요 여러분, koreanclass101.com 하나하나 한글 시리즈의 Amy입니다. Hi everyone, I'm Amy and welcome to 하나하나 한글 on koreanclass101.com, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn Hangul, the Korean alphabet. In the last lesson, we started on the consonants and learned 3 of them. Today, we're going to add 4 more consonants and learn how to write more Korean words and phrases. Our first consonant today is ni은.
니,
나,
너, 냐, 녀, 느, 노, 누, 뇨, 뉴.
You can think of this character's shape as a tongue pressed against teeth, which is what you do when you make this sound. Try to make this sound and notice the position of your tongue. With this consonant, you can now write 2 important Korean pronouns. First, 나, which means I or me. Second is 너, which is an informal way to say you. We can also write the question word 누구, which means who. Next up is 디귿.
다,
더,
թ, 뎌, 드, 도, 두, 튜, 듀.
When you look at the shape, think about the first line as the dirt and the second line as the path of somebody digging. 디귿. Here's another important question word in Korean. 어디, where. Remember that in our last lesson, we added one more stroke to 기억 in order to make the aspirated version 기억. We will do the same thing with 디귿, adding one more stroke to make the aspirated version 티읕.
다,
타,
터,
터,
թ,
튀어,
텨,
트,
트, 토,
토,
투,
투,
튀어,
튜,
튜.
튜. You can probably guess the meaning of the next word after hearing it. 기타. It means guitar. Korean has many of these words that come from English with a slight change in pronunciation, such as sticker, artist, and turkey. One more consonant today, and that's 리을.
리, 라,
라,
러,
러,
랴,
랴,
려,
려,
르,
르,
로,
로,
루,
루,
료,
료,
류.
류. Its pronunciation falls somewhere between the English L and R. Think about this shape like a marble rolling down a track. 리을. Here's one more pronoun that you can write today. 우리, which means we or us. You can use this word for both formal and informal situations. And here's the Korean word for radio, which is almost exactly like English. Let's finish this lesson up with a short dialogue. Yep, you now know enough Hangul and vocabulary words to read and write a short exchange between two people. We've learned these words in the previous lessons. Can you read this? Let's look at the first sentence. The first two syllables are 어디, which means where. We learned that one earlier today. The next two syllables are from last lesson, and they mean I'm going, 가요. But if you add a question mark and read the last syllable with a rising tone, the whole sentence means where are you going? 어디 가요? The second sentence ends with the same two characters but without a question mark, 가요. And the first two characters is 휴가, the Korean word for vacation that we learned last lesson. So what do you think the sentence means? 휴가 가요. I'm going on vacation. Wow, after only 5 lessons, you've come a long way. Just think what you will know in another 5 lessons. But don't forget to take things step by step, reviewing along the way. When you are ready, I'll see you in the next lesson where you will learn even more consonants. See you next time. 여러분 다음에 다시 만나요. 안녕하세요 여러분. koreanclass101.com 하나하나 한글 시리즈의 에이미입니다. Hi everybody, I'm Amy and welcome to 하나하나 한글 on koreanclass101.com. The fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn Hangul, the Korean alphabet. In the last lesson, we learned these 4 consonants. You now know well over half of the characters in written Korean. And we will learn another 3 today. Ready? Let's go! Our first character is really easy to remember. It's just a square. 미음.
미,
미,
마,
마,
며,
며,
머,
머,
며,
며,
무,
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 뮤,
뮤,
모,
모,
묘.
묘. To remember the sound of this character, you could think about the shape of a monitor or an open mouth. Try to read this. 머리. This means head. Let's look at this character again. Think of this like a box. Now press the top of it down until the air inside it is under more pressure. What does an sound like when it's under more pressure? B.
비,
비,
바,
바,
펴,
펴,
퍼,
버,
펴,
펴,
프,
프,
보,
보,
표,
표,
푸,
푸,
뷰.
뷰. Here's a word you will often hear on Korean TV. 바보. This means fool. It can either be playful or rude depending on how it's said. So be careful. Let's go back to our box under pressure. If we add any more pressure, it might explode. And then it would look like this. What's a B sound, like with even more pressure? P.
피,
P.
파,
파.
펴,
펴.
퍼,
퍼.
펴,
펴.
프,
프.
포,
포.
표,
표.
푸,
푸.
퓨.
퓨. Try reading this word. 피부. This means skin. And here is a phrase that you might have to use in Korea. 아파요. It means I'm sick or it hurts. You can use some words from past lessons to make this sentence more advanced. In the last lesson, we learned the word where, 어디. You can add this to the phrase and get 어디 아파요? Literally, it means where does it hurt? And you already know a few body part words. Remember the word for head? 머리. So, how would you say your head hurts? We can say 머리 아파요. My head hurts. Or I have a headache. Any other body parts we know? It's a little strange, but we just learned the word for skin. 피부. 피부 아파요. My skin hurts. Nice work! You might have started watching to learn the Korean writing system, but you're also getting a jump start on general Korean knowledge. If you haven't tried out the audio lessons on KoreanClass101.com, now's a great chance to try out some real-life conversations. And you will learn the final 3 consonants in the next lesson. You are only one lesson away from knowing all the unique shapes in Korean. After that, it's just a matter of positioning those shapes around to create different words. Be sure not to miss the next lesson of 하나하나 한글. See you next time. 여러분 다음에 만나요.
If you want to learn more words so you can speak and understand even more of your target language, there is a super simple way to do this. In fact, it's so simple that most people don't even think of it because it doesn't involve language apps, YouTube videos, or your computer. I'm talking about writing things out by hand. How to learn words and phrases by writing them out. And in this guide, you'll discover 1. Why writing words out helps you pick up languages faster. 2. How to use our free PDF workbooks to practice writing, and much more. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. You probably already know that one of the best ways to master a language is through actually using it and practicing it. And that's where writing things out comes in, because you're using the language when you write it down. And on top of that, the physical act of writing helps your brain remember the words much better than seeing them on screen or typing them out. Now, handwriting may feel slow, but by taking it slow, you actually speed up your learning and master the language faster because you engage more of your brain in the process. So, how can you do this? You can apply this trick to any resource that you're using right now by simply copying out the words and phrases that you come across. The more you write them out, the better they'll stick. With our learning system, you can 1. Practice with our free PDF writing workbooks and worksheets. All members get free access to our PDF writing workbooks and worksheets, which are based on common topics like the alphabet, common nouns, adjectives, greetings, and much more. Inside, you learn the most common words and phrases for that topic, and you get plenty of space to practice writing the words out. And in the last section of the workbook, you'll get tested on the words. You'll see the translations of the words, so you'll have to try and remember the meaning in the target language and write it in. 2. Practice writing with the free Word of the Day emails. Every day, we send you a new word to your email inbox. You get the audio pronunciation, sample sentence, and a picture to help it stick. But you can also just as easily write that word down and do that daily, every time the emails come in. And now you have a simple language routine going that you can stick with. Now, if you want to learn a little more than just words, you can. 3. Practice writing out the conversations from our lessons. So, if you want to master entire conversations in your target language, you can also copy out the conversations from our audio and video lessons by hand. And this will help you master words, phrases, and grammar rules all at once, since you're not just writing out words, but actual lines. Just scroll down to the dialogue section of a lesson to see the conversation. So, if you want to get access to these learning tools and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. Remember, here's what you can do to learn all of these words by heart. Drill these words with our spaced repetition flashcards, which will help cement these words into your long-term memory. Save them to the word bank, your personal vocabulary collection, where you can print out your own study sheets, or review the words with our looped vocabulary slideshow, and play it until you know all of the words. So click the link in the description right now and sign up for your free lifetime account to get these lessons and study tools.
안녕하세요, 여러분. KoreanClass101.com 하나하나 한글 시리즈의 에이미입니다. Hi everyone, I'm Amy, and welcome to 하나하나 한글 and KoreanClass101.com, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn Hangul, the Korean alphabet. In this lesson, you'll finish up the Korean vowels. With a solid understanding of the 10 vowel sounds, pronouncing Korean will become really easy. So make sure to review until you feel completely confident. Compare these 5 new vowels to the 5 you already know. What's the obvious difference? The answer is that the vowels we learned before all have a long vertical stroke, and these new vowels have a long horizontal stroke. In fact, if you rotated the first 5 vowels, you would end up with the new vowels we're going to learn today. When writing syllables in Korean, it's important to think about whether the vowel you're using is a tall vowel or a fat vowel. The reason is that the way you assemble the characters into blocks will change depending on the shape of the vowel. For example, you know what to do when the vowel is tall, right? You add the consonant to the left of the vowel. But if the vowel is fat, you would add the consonant on top. Think about it like this. You need to fill up a square, so the consonant adjusts to fill the rest of the space. Here is your first fat vowel, O.
O,
O. Here's a good way to remember this one. The small stroke is over the long stroke. O. Flip that character over and you get the next vowel, U.
U,
U. You can remember this pronunciation by thinking of the small stroke being under the large stroke. How about some vocabulary words? Can you read this word? This is 오이, which means cucumber. How about this word? This is 여우, which means fox. You now know 4 vowels that are made from a long stroke and a short stroke. Take a look at them together. From the top going clockwise, you have
O,
오,
아,
아,
우,
우,
어.
When you add another short stroke, a Y sound is added to the front of these sounds. Add another short stroke to O and it becomes 요.
요,
요. Likewise, take u and add another short stroke and it becomes you.
you,
You. Can you read these 4 vowels now? Counterclockwise from the top.
요,
요,
여,
여,
유,
유,
야,
야. One more. 으,
으,
으. The shape of this vowel actually resembles the shape of your mouth when you say it. Now for some example words. Can you read this? This is uyu, which means milk. And this? This is yo. It's a formal sentence ending particle. You put it at the end of a sentence to make it polite. For example, 우유요. How about this word? It's iyu, which means reason. There you go! You've just learned all the basic vowels in Korean. These vowels will appear in every single syllable of Korean, so the more you know them now, the easier future lessons will be. In the next lesson, you will start learning consonant sounds. This is where your Korean ability will really start to take off. So be sure to watch the next lesson at koreanclass101.com. 여러분, 다음에 다시 만나요. 안녕하세요 여러분, koreanclass101.com 하나하나 한글 시리즈의 Amy입니다. Hi everybody, I'm Amy and welcome to 하나하나 한글 and koreanclass101.com, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn Hangul, the Korean alphabet. In this lesson, you'll begin to add consonants to the 10 vowels you've already learned. By the end, you'll be able to read and write 40 different syllables, which will unlock many more Korean words. Ready for your first consonant? Here it is, 기억. When making syllables, the consonant goes where the circle from the last lessons used to go. Can you guess how these are read?
기,
기,
가,
가,
갸,
캬,
거,
거,
겨,
겨,
그,
그,
구,
구,
규,
규,
고,
고,
교.
교. Remember how some Korean vowels look and sound similar? For example, add another stroke to a and you get ya. The same thing happens with the consonants. In this case, add one more stroke to our last character and we get a very similar sound, kiya.
키,
키,
가,
카,
캬,
캬,
커,
커,
켜,
켜,
그,
그,
코,
코,
쿄,
쿄,
구,
구,
규.
규. Can you hear the difference? Ki, 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 gi. The difference is subtle, but it's there. If you're having a hard time, don't worry. We will go into the details of pronunciation in lesson 8, so don't miss it. One more consonant today, hiut.
히,
히,
하,
하,
샤,
야,
허,
허,
혀,
혀,
흐,
흐,
휴,
You. You can think of this shape as a hat on a head, which might help you remember the pronunciation. Now it's time for a few sample words. Can you read all of this correctly? How about this phrase? It's 여기요. It means here please or excuse me. Use it while you are in a Korean restaurant and you want to call the waiter over to your table. 여기요. And this one. It's 가요. This means I'm going. How about this word? 휴가. It means vacation. To create a more complex sentence, 휴가 가요. I'm going on vacation. After just 4 lessons, you're already writing sentences in Korean. Just think what you can learn in a few more. Be sure to watch the next lesson on koreanclass101.com. 여러분, 다음에 다시 만나요.
Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Korean ebook before it's gone.